Hello, and welcome to Group 4's Campus Plan for Middle State University. Our cabinet members are me, Rachel Stetz, the President, the Vice President for Student Affairs, Alyssa Morrow, the Vice President of Operations, Alyssa Morrow, the Vice President of Enrollment, Lynette Lorenzetti, the Vice President of External Relations, Lynette Lorenzetti, the Athletics Director, Rachel Stetz, the Vice President of Diversity, Amanda Stone, and the Vice President of Advancement, Amanda Stone. The first thing that we worked on to get our campus plan in order is we decided to come up with a new mission statement for the university upon which we could focus all of our work. And our new mission statement is Middle State College is a diverse institution providing comprehensive education to historically underserved populations. We have also set a number of goals that we intend to work through in the next couple of years. We narrowed it down to 4 major goals. Number 1, to increase enrollment and retention of underserved populations. Number 2, to recruit and retain diverse faculty and staff. Number 3, to provide a safe and secure learning environment. And number 4, to grow the athletics department. So what we wanted to do to work on this, on these 4 goals is we set up a number of subcommittees, and different vice presidents from different departments are heading up each one of these, but they're really a cooperative effort. Our goal is to create a culture of cooperation by engaging stakeholders from all the different departments, different faculty members, community members, students, everybody to work towards these goals together. And what we're really going to do is we're going to make it so that raises and increases are based upon our meeting of these goals. We want to renew our commitment to our mission, and we want to use it to guide all of our daily work. Also, we'd like to create a shift in the campus culture by having all members of the campus community strive to achieve these goals at the same time.
Hello everyone, this is Lynette Lorenzetti. I am the Vice President for Enrollment at Middle State College. I'll be speaking with you about our first goal, increasing the enrollment and retention of underserved populations here at Middle State. Our permanent subcommittee members are the Vice President for Diversity and the Vice President for Student Affairs. We will be bringing in various other faculty and staff as the issues and themes warrant within the different parts of our goal. The first part of our goal is to increase our Hispanic enrollment from 28% to 30% in the next few years. Currently, Middle State enjoys the federal designation of being a Hispanic Serving Institution, an HSI. Due to our state's expected surge in Hispanic population in the next few years, this 2% increase should be obtainable and will fit within our school's comprehensive educational mission. The budget deficit of the last few years has been hard for all of us in the campus community, and it has made the admissions recruitment schedule particularly difficult to manage. Due to these reasons, we have decided to curtail all out-of-state recruitment for the foreseeable future. It is just too expensive, and the results have not proved worth the expenditures. Instead, we would like to concentrate on in-state recruitment only for now. This is cheaper, and it will help to build our name in our home state again. To assist with increasing our Hispanic enrollment and building our overall in-state enrollment, we would like to apply for a federal grant available to HSI institutions only, the Developing Hispanic Serving Institutions Program. This grant is awarded as either a 5-year development grant or a 1-year planning grant. These funds can be used to expand and enhance academic offerings, program quality, and institutional stability. We also plan to work with academic advising and the registrar's office and perform an assessment that looks at each major in each department. Our goal is to find the ones that are underperforming or could be combined with others to eliminate the duplicate classes and procedures. This will save money and simplify the processes that students and advisors go through to make sure all degree requirements are met for graduation. To help in the recruitment process of all of our students, we need to identify what made Middle State a great institution before all of our financial issues. To assist with this, we need to speak with all the main groups on our campus, our current students, the faculty and staff, our parents, and our alumni. Why did they choose to come here? What great experiences did they have while they were here? Once we identify these things, then we need to select a few of them and concentrate on bringing those back. We need to make reestablishing these identities a campus-wide effort. This will help to build a sense of community and pride at Middle State again. It will serve as a rallying point for us as we have all helped bring our campus and school back from the brink and make it the great school it was once again. It won't be easy, but it will be something we can all take part in. This will hopefully also increase our retention of students as well. These efforts will help to show our students we care and that we are working to bring them the experiences they expected to have when they applied to Middle State.
Hi, this is Amanda Stone, Vice President for Diversity, here to discuss Goal 2, to recruit and retain diverse faculty. So I'll be the subcommittee lead on this since diversity is my area. My committee members are the VP of External Relations to help us get the word out about the positions that we are looking for. The athletics directors, since we have some new funding in that area to hire for the football team, we'd like to also see if we can recruit some diverse faculty there. And also key players in HR and budget as yet to be determined, but we certainly know that you can't hire without HR and you can't hire without money. So budget and HR will be involved. So as an HSI, it is our desire to have our faculty be more reflective of the student body. So according to Altbach in Higher Ed in the 21st Century text, only 4.1% of academic professors are Hispanic. So as an HSI, we feel like that's a problem. We need to have more of our professorate reflecting the student body that we have. Currently 28% of our student population is Hispanic, and it is only growing. So while normally faculty hiring isn't usually determined by student demographics, according to Smith, that isn't something that we want to do because we're proud to be an HSI. We want our faculty to represent our students' cultural experiences. We also know from Smith that most of the administrators come from faculty ranks. So by having a diverse faculty, we're already put in a position where we will have diverse leadership as well. So more diversity and committees, working groups, task forces, and just at the leadership level as well. And we also know that having diverse faculty in leadership will really start to foster buy-in from the community. So when we want to get the community involved as it relates to diversity issues, having a diverse faculty in leadership really reflects that genuine effort is being put into that, and that diversity isn't something that we're just hoping to label ourselves with, but we actually are living it every day. So some potential solutions we have for this, we are going to do, as mentioned in Goal 1, a campus-wide survey, and that's going to help us determine what programs we have the greatest need for and that students and other staff are looking for us to emphasize. So we'll use that information for the recruitment process so we know who we're looking for. We're also going to work closely with HR to ensure that the positions that we're seeking are advertised on recruitment sites that target people of color. So in addition to the nationwide mass recruitment sites like higheredjobs.com, Indeed, we also want recruitment sites that are specifically targeting people of color to make sure that we're getting to the right audiences. We also want to work with the budget office to ensure that we can provide attractive salaries for these individuals to ensure that they will want to stay with us. This may mean making some cuts in other areas, so we also have considered early retirement incentives for existing staff. But we are really committed to full-time faculty, so we're not seeking a Band-Aid with adjunct and part-times to just, get someone in, but we really are committed to having full-time faculty, making that switch to having more diversity in this area. And then after we get these individuals here, we really want to start seeing more mentorship programs. So connecting these students with these faculty to foster research opportunities, really encourage them in ways to pursue careers in academia so they themselves will be the diverse faculty for our institution or other institutions that are looking for it. So the more that we can utilize these individuals once they get here to get their voices heard by the student body outside of the classroom, the better we feel. So that's, in short, Goal 2, recruit and retain diverse faculty.
The third goal we have as a university is to provide a safe and secure learning environment for students. This subcommittee will be led by the Vice President of Operations and will be supported by the Vice President of Student Affairs, Vice President of Advancement, and Vice President of External Affairs. This is a major tenet of the university's goals because we believe that in accordance with Maslow's hierarchy, students must be provided with their physical and safety needs taken care of before they can do anything else. Higher order thinking and self-actualization won't happen in the classroom or anywhere else on campus until students aren't worried about the roof collapsing in on them. There are a great deal of pressing, immediate physical safety concerns around the campus, like the storage and disposal of chemicals. There's also a need for safety and security systems, such as radios for the campus police. The survey mentioned in Goal 2 will determine what majors and programs are most utilized, and this in turn can help us determine what parts of campus need the most immediate attention. For example, in the long run, if it appears that the chemistry building and program is not serving enough students, that space may be repurposed instead of revitalized. This can help direct costs and efforts. Additionally, the audit of campus needs to be sorted according to urgency and importance, additionally helping to determine what will receive immediate attention and what needs to be planned for in the future. This grid repurposes Stephen Covey's time management structure for the sake of identifying top priorities in campus safety and security. Once a full audit of the campus and facilities have been completed, the committee will break down the list of needs according to this grid. Campus needs that are both urgent and important will have first priority. This will include things that have impending and important deadlines, such as removing chemicals from campus that could be potentially hazardous to the health of our students and staff. Second priority will be long-term strategizing and development. So this might include the development of a safe walk program, lighted pathways, or reporting systems for campus crime. Third priority will be for time-sensitive issues that impact people now but aren't threatening, such as removing graffiti. And the final and last priority will go to any remaining tasks and the development of possible but expensive developments that could serve students in a future where more funding is available. There are obviously challenges and expenses to cleaning up the campus and ensuring student safety. First, cost needs to be kept low. The subcommittee plans to do this through community outreach. We'll have volunteer cleanup days, reducing the demand on maintenance staff and inviting the community to buy in to the mission of school while establishing relationships with our campus neighbors. We will invite local artists in to contribute art and murals with the intention of covering or re-envisioning some of the graffiti on buildings and showcasing local talent. We'll also establish relationships with people in offices like the local police who may have old equipment that they may be willing to donate, and with neighborhood watch groups who could help report and keep campus safe. Second, we're going to develop initiatives for students to help keep the campus safe and well kept. We'll develop sustainability initiatives that incentivize students and floors within the residence halls to use less energy, recycle more, or create less water waste and trash. Additionally, within the halls and academic programs, we'll be offering cleanliness and safety incentives where students who care for their spaces can receive greater priority for housing, where the facilities will be even nicer, meaning less cost for upkeep for the university. We'll be placing students who care about the facilities in the best, most expensive housing, and therefore motivating students to make sure that they're taking care of the floors that they live in. Academic programs to reduce waste and create a culture of care for their buildings and labs can also earn additional funding for future facility cleanups and upgrades. Finally, we'll be eager to identify low-cost, high-impact safety and security measures that could be taken by examining our campus culture and ecology. Is there a corner of campus that has low visibility and therefore isn't very safe because of overgrown bushes or trees? If so, a low-cost, high-impact measure could be reshaping the foliage and creating greater visibility. Is there a campus culture of keeping to oneself that might reduce student and staff reporting or intervention? If so, changing that culture over time, in part through marketing and intentionality from campus leadership that advocates for involvement in early reporting, could be a low-cost, high-impact measure to increase early intervention before crisis or danger. Is there a parking lot that isn't safe because it grows too dark at night and requires a low traffic path from campus buildings? If so, Perhaps providing lighting or installing a more intuitive path or sidewalk could be a low-cost, high-impact measure that could increase the safety of students and staff accessing that part of campus while ensuring the best usage of campus space. We'll try to be aware of these obvious, simple changes that can contribute to this safety and culture of safety around the campus.
Hello, and my name is Rachel Stetz. I'm in charge of the athletics department, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about how we're going to meet goal number 4. I'm the subcommittee lead, but we have a couple other committee members that we consider to be very important, and then of course we will also involve faculty and students and things like that. But the important committee members are the Vice President of External Relations, the Vice President of Diversity, and various community members. We're lucky enough that we have an outside donor that's going to fund the growth of our athletic department. So he's going to help us revitalize our football program, help us renovate the stadium, and we'd also like to engage the community and really go out and have the opportunity to support our mission by recruiting really diverse coaching staff and athletes from served population. In this way, we're going to meet our mission. The community as a whole has always been largely supportive of our athletics department, and we really want to continue to engage them as we move forward. We're going to work with the Departments of Diversity and External Relations to recruit that coaching staff from underserved communities. We're going to post advertisements on recruitment sites that target people of color. We're going to work with different groups because we really want our athletics department to really be an example of how we plan on meeting our mission going forward. We're also going to use external relations to help build support by capitalizing on the support of the basketball team. We know that they're already very popular with the community and popular with students, so we want to continue those. We would also like to engage the community by hiring local companies and workers to help renovate and rehab athletics facilities. We really want the community to have a sense of ownership over what we're trying to do at Middle State College. We're also going to use the funds that we raise from selling tickets and sports-related merchandise, and we're going to take that money and we're going to help fund it into our other initiatives and academic programs, sort of revitalize some of those, work on some safety issues at the campus, and so on. My name is Rachel Stetz. I am the president of the university, and we just want to let everybody know that we have a commitment to transparency as we go forward and try to meet these goals. As I said before, salary increases are going to be linked to the meeting of these goals. So we want everybody to know exactly where we stand at all times. We're going to have a What You Should Know website. We're going to have an area for people to submit questions or concerns, and we're going to address those by various subcommittee, whichever subcommittee members are the closest to the question and can best answer it. They're going to take over for that. We're also going to have quarterly subcommittee presentations and an address from me. And we're going to have measurable goals, and we're going to show those in graph form on the website so that everyone can see exactly how close we're to meeting or missing any of our goals. And all of our meeting minutes are going to be posted online. We're hoping that this transparency makes everyone feel comfortable and gives everybody an eye view into what we're trying to do here. I hope that everyone enjoyed and is inspired by our campus plan, and we're going to do everything we can to turn around Middle State College.